Now we're going to move on to our next topic, which
Mm.
is Liam Neeson slamming The View. Why? Because he was basically objectified and sexually harassed, and loads of people are fine about it. But he's
Oh.
like, well, no, that's pretty shit. You made me feel really uncomfortable. And the general feedback has been, "Oh, shut up, Liam. Whatever." It's like, well, hold on a minute. If that was a woman, there'd be an outcry, all right? And The View, I know, Andre, you've got lots to say about this, so I just thought we'd take a look at this first. Liam Neeson slams uncomfortable interview on The View, calling out bullshit segment about Joy Behar having a crush on him. The whole segment was about that. So Liam Neeson was made to feel uncomfortable during an interview on The View. The Marlowe actor made an appearance on the ABC daytime talk show February 15th and was not impressed by his segment. I was in the dressing room drinking a cup of tea, turned the TV up, and I thought, oh, this will be great. They're talking about gun violence in America, and I agree that it's an American problem. I go on stage and join the ladies during the break, and I was congratulating them on this discussion. Neeson then said, and then our segment starts, and it's just all this bullshit with Joy Behar and Liam Neeson and having a crush. And I've known Whoopi for years and Joy a little bit, but I wasn't impressed. I'm uncomfortable in those situations, you know? Now, he did say that he had a little chat afterward with Sonny Hostin and called it an intelligent conversation. So that's the only part of the conversation. That's the only part of his day that was intelligent. But then the segment's all about this 13, 14-year-old crush. It's just a bit embarrassing. Because this is the thing. At the beginning of the interview, Bahar pointed that they talk about Neeson so much on the show, which prompted co-host Anna Navarro to correct her and say, "You talk about him so much. Oh, shut up! Don't blow my cover up." And then basically just said, "Yeah, like I've basically got a massive crush on him." Blah blah blah. And her having her ashes sprinkled all over. This stuff's weird. The show then promoted a supercut of all the times Bahar mentioned Neeson on the show after joking about having her ashes sprinkled all over him and being aroused by the Taken films.
Wait,
I
wait,
mean,
what?
fucking
What?
yeah, mate.
What did he just say?
The show had a supercut
Uh
of
huh.
all these times this individual mentioned Neeson on the show, often joking about her having her ashes sprinkled all over him and being aroused by the Taken films. She wants to get cremated and have her ashes sprinkled all over Liam Neeson. This stuff's just fucking weird, man.
Well, okay, I'll let Andre first.
Andre, suck it to
Uh,
me.
yeah, sure. I don't really have too much to say about that
Oh, you
thing
let me
in
down.
general, other than that it's the perfect, absolute perfect illustration of the extreme double moral of The View. Now, this is a show that I was not familiar with up until just a few years ago. I actually learned of it in The Big Bang Theory. When Sheldon was like, when like the episode where like Penny talks about The View and Sheldon looks at her confused, and then she explains
Mm,
like women talking politics and stuff like that. And since then, I've seen like a few clips here and there and everything. And I'm just praying that this thing here doesn't have too many viewers, because this is some of the worst, most damaging brainwashing propaganda that I have seen.
yeah,
There's no balanced debate or anything like that here. This is pure brainwashing of people watching. This is just pure 1984. It is one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen clips of. Now, I've never seen a full episode, but I have seen like 10, 20, 25-minute long clips, and they are disgusting, all of them. So unbelievably simplistic discussions. They never
yeah,
have any kind of nuance, any kind of depth. It's all about cancel culture, all about people holding people who generally have expressed some kind of sentiment of common sense. They need to be held accountable. But of course, there's no standards to them. Like, for instance,
yeah,
Whoopi
yeah.
Goldberg. She was she's like made so many stupid statements there.
Did she come
She
out and
only goes,
deny the Holocaust or something like that
no,
twice?
no. She did not deny that it happened. She
Or
only
wasn't as bad
denies
or
that
something
it
like
was racist. Because I have to be careful with how I say this, because according to Whoopi Goldberg, there was no racism involved in the Holocaust, says Whoopi Goldberg, because according to Whoopi Goldberg, it was a white on white crime, says Whoopi Goldberg. Because
that?
according
She's
to Whoopi
so
Goldberg,
stupid.
the people of the Jewish persuasion, says Whoopi Goldberg, is white, says Whoopi Goldberg. So Hitler, says Whoopi Goldberg, didn't do anything all that wrong, says Whoopi Goldberg. So there, well, good luck trying to clip something out of that. But yeah, not you, but like anyone else. That's kind of like how you have to say it.
Oh, God.
But yeah, and that's but. And she got like some minor flack for it. She had like set an episode out, but she wasn't cancelled or anything because
I think
she's
she had.
on
Did she have to
the
disappear for a
right
week
side.
or something
She's
like
like
that?
too important for the message and for the cause. So
Mm.
that, of course, is just something that we all have to like forgive and forget. Doesn't matter. And of course, like remember like the riots that were over this Floyd
Mostly
fellow and
peaceful.
defund the police and everything.
They were
A lot
mostly
of them were like,
peaceful.
"What riots? That never happened." Just gaslighting everyone. There's never been
Oh
any
my
riots like
God.
there's never been like any race riots by black people. That's never happened. It's just white people that do horrible things on January 6th.
Oh, you mean all those
There's bonfires. It was just bonfires,
those
wasn't it?
Yeah,
during the
the
peaceful
mostly
protests?
peaceful.
I remember
The
the peaceful
fiery, but mostly
protests.
peaceful things. Yeah,
Living here in
that
LA,
never happened.
no, I remember. Okay, so I remember not seeing black and brown men destroying my dad's business. Okay, and robbing and looting
Yeah,
next
according
door.
to the View, you just dreamt that. That never happened.
Okay. And
Yeah.
they totally shut down all the businesses
It didn't cost
that.
billions.
That never
Yeah,
happened.
but you're just confused. All of that happened on January 6th.
I
White
apologize
people with red hats.
because both businesses are actually run by Latino employees. My bad.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. And if there was anything, it was very peaceful in how they peacefully shattered the windows and peacefully stole property.
Man.
Yeah,
okay.
that was reparations. We just have to be bigger than that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. God, my bad.
I mean, look, my thoughts on it all is just, the raging double standard is so prevalent with The View, just on everything in general, that it's not a surprise that they then went and did, expose themselves with a double standard with respect to essentially sexual harassment as well. As you guys state, they're like, oh well, that didn't happen, but January 6th did, so we're a bunch of arseholes. It's not a surprise that the double standard then stretches to how they treat male guests, whilst also decrying anyone that does anything negative.
Well,
again, if the roles were reversed and that was a woman and it was a male panel that happened, imagine this: there was an alternate panel with men, a woman came on, the woman afterwards said, I feel really uncomfortable. The View would then clip that and use that as a talking point to discuss misogyny and sexism, right? That's where the double standard lies, obviously.
Also, too, so all that in regards to The View and as far as the brainwashing, it's also done on a very low, like a low tier intellectual level.
It's
massive. It's so dunce takes.
Right. So
they're awful.
The other thing,
I
agree.
Yeah. Shut up.
The other thing too is that they don't take into account that some of these actors, that come on, these personalities, they are awkward, shy, and private people, right? Like respect that, and that you're not getting the taken guy. You're getting this actor. With Liam, it's so funny because we just saw one of his films last night. Listen, he is a sex symbol. He's a man.
Is he still?
Still, I mean, listen. I'm just speaking with in regards to Romy and what the films we watch. She loves Liam. It's so funny because it's kind of cute, right? but there's nothing wrong with that. She's not.
Hmm.
There's no double standards with her. Like, and that's good. We should have that. And it should be, and we have that on both ends. It
Yeah.
should be like that. So I don't mind that. It just don't emasculate, which they love to do with these men. Samuel Jackson, Michael B. Jordan, Liam Neeson on the shows.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid if anyone disagrees, pull up that one with Anthony Mackie from a few years ago. That was a little contentious. So
yeah, I think I remember that one. Yeah.
Liam's a stud, and even after all these years, he still's got that thing where that men and women like. I just saw Marlowe, so there's that, but it's like, if you're gonna do this bit, make sure you like include him, let him know, because then he'll just say, oh, yes or no.
Yeah, that's the thing. It
the
doesn't
bit.
take long. It doesn't take long to quickly brief someone on what you're about to do. Listen, we're just going to pull your leg on this thing. Is that all right? Done.
Right.
Literally done. And then afterwards, if he's asked, he goes, no, we spoke about it before. So it was all in good jest, But obviously that didn't happen, and he's like, man, this is fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, because
you're completely right.
He's trying to promote his new film. It's a Neil Jordan film, half Irish produced, half Spanish produced. They filmed in Spain. The Philip Marlowe movie. It's decent. It's fun, especially if you like that old school genre. That's really. It's not a big film. Liam knows that, but so he's going to do any publicity he can for the film, and then he's got to deal with these clowns.
Yeah, well, clowns they are.
And it's Liam Neeson, man. Like,
yeah.
What have you turkeys done? Who is this Joey Behar?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.